Oh, absolutely not. You do not need to know anything about K-pop or have anything to do with the genre in order to enjoy this movie. I should know, I don't like K-pop. I prefer metal and rock. Even though I'm not a fan of K-pop, that did not stop me from enjoying this movie and finding at least some songs repeat worthy enough for me to purchase them off iTunes. Going into K-pop Demon Hunters, I didn't really have any expectations, like at all, because shortly after this film dropped on Netflix, it exploded with positive reception. And I do mean exploded, like the fictional K-pop groups in this movie, Huntrix and Saja Boys, were breaking real-life records, beating out popular K-pop groups like BTS on Spotify. That instant explosion in popularity was enough to actually get me to give the movie a shot. When it comes to Netflix exclusives, I never really felt any care to try them out, but K-pop Demon Hunters, let me tell you, after watching it, it is worth the hype it's receiving. Also, just to throw it out there, if you're a DJ, drop any song from the soundtrack at the club and you're going to hear the room erupt with screams and cheers. I promise this is definitely worth the 90 minutes of your time to watch. This is not some cringe K-pop advertisement like some people think it is. It's actually a really good story with a secret society fighting evil that the general public doesn't know about. Type of story with a liar's reveal plot. There's more to it, but I'm trying my best to keep this review just short and spoiler free. Now, when it comes to the story, when it comes to K-pop Demon Hunters, sure, there are some typical things with the plot, but a story having typical and predictable plot, it's not really necessarily bad. It just depends on the execution. And this film, wow, executed well. And let me tell you something, going in, that intro is going to grab a hold of your attention. This movie literally has the best intros for an animated film of recent year. As I mentioned earlier, the explosion in popularity, I wasn't kidding when I said this exploded while barely being available for a week. I still can't get over how fast this is becoming a universally loved sensation. This is proof right here that people want new original animations. We want passion projects. We want films that when we watch it, we can tell the people behind it love what they're doing. Not movies that barely visually stand apart. Not derivative corporate or AI slop that feels like there's no human passion made behind it. Now, I'm not saying that it's impossible to achieve that with big corporations in the animation industry, but some companies are just a little too strict with putting leashes on their creatives just to play it safe. Watching this, however, I really don't feel like Sony put that much constraint on this. Outside of how much content was cut, this movie could have nearly been 3 hours. Can someone make a change.org petition to have the extended cut with all the missing scenes put back in? Anyway, with the hour and 36 time run, now, unlike some musical demon streaming service exclusive, K-pop Demon Hunters actually works really well, telling a pretty solid story that fits within its time restraint. I really have no complaints about the pacing of the story. It's a really fun, character-driven movie, and with its 90-minute runtime, like I said, it actually does a really good job telling a well-flowed story, with most of the story being told through songs. When it comes to the story, sure, there is some exposition, like in the intro, just to give a little more context, but overall, the film just follows the golden rule of show, don't tell, something a lot of visual storytelling mediums seem to not understand. Oh look, we have a comedic side character that's actually funny and he's not annoying. What's that? We have cute animal sidekicks that are actually cute and they're not annoying? Now, when it comes to the main cast, I absolutely love the main trio, Rumi, Mira, and Zoe. I really love the chemistry with our girls. On their own, they really do stand out being interesting characters. Sure, you could say their personalities are not that original, where you have the moody one, the cutesy one, and the normal one, but they're still funny, even more so when they're together. They do work well as a trio, but you can really feel their close bond. They almost feel like sisters. As for the animation, when it comes to this movie, the animation is absolutely gorgeous with its mix of 3D and 2D blend. Not to mention, I really appreciate how they just went hard with the facial expressions. They didn't have to, but I'm really glad they did. It just helps give it a little bit more of a unique style. Everything from the shimmer of the Honmun, the fight choreography, just everything, the character designs, oh my gosh, like if they ever release a concept art book, I am so buying it for my collection. I mean, over on X, the creators have already dumped a bunch of concept art that was cut from the movie, and oh my gosh, I want a K-pop Demon Hunters concept art book. Please make this a thing. We're coming to the end of the video, but before I get out of here, I want to talk about something. I've been seeing a lot of articles popping up about how Aelio is such a financial flop. I don't want executives putting Aelio studio on a pity pedestal so they can keep looking at it as proof that nobody cares about animation or original stories being told through animation. K-pop Demon Hunters was a complete instant success, and I do understand this is a lightning in the bottle situation. I understand that just because the general public is sick and tired of mediocre slice of life stories that visually don't stand apart much against each other does not mean every new original piece is going to meet the same success as K-pop Demon Hunters. But honestly, it's worth a try if executives are willing to take a chance and keep the creative control to a minimum. You're hiring creative people to be creative, let them do their job. I just really hope the success of K-pop Demon Hunters really pushes the narrative that we really do care about animation, that we do want new creative original stories and ideas, that we want animation to be experimental and just play around, not stay safe with corporate art styles and mundane slice of life stories. Which, let's be real, a lot of these movies are poorly marketed and barely get any advertisement, so how are we supposed to know these things were in theaters? I just now learned about Alio because of the articles popping up. Even if you don't have a good budget for marketing, if what you're making is actually good, word to mouth will spread and more people will go check it out. When it comes to audience members who want to watch animation, we do not want to turn off our brains just to watch the pretty colors. The viewing experience corporations just don't understand is that we want to feel like the people working on it gave a crap about what they're doing. We want to feel the love that they put into the art that they're making. And trust me, when you watch a movie or a TV show where you can tell nobody on the production gave a crap about what they're doing, you can tell the quality difference. Now, for anyone asking if this movie is made for kids, it's not. K-pop Demon Hunters is rated PG. This was not made for the target audience to be young children. It's suitable for general audiences, and it's not like a lot of modern G or PG films. This isn't overly pandering towards children, being just chock full of memes and modern music that executive thinks is groovy with the kids. It's not torturous brain rot for adults that have to sit through it because their kids want to watch it. It's a film that's appropriate for younger audiences, but still being competent and entertaining for older audience as well. As for the soundtrack for this movie, the songs are an absolute banger and they're pretty catchy. Even though I didn't fall in love with all of them, I did like 3 of them enough to buy them so I can listen to them on repeat. K-pop Demon Hunters is absolutely worth your time, and I implore you to check out this movie. I love this universe, I love the world building, and I really hope K-pop Demon Hunters gets a sequel or a Netflix spin-off TV show. I love this universe, and I just want to see more of the girls continuing to fulfill their duty as hunters. If I have to give you my overall verdict, I say that K-pop Demon Hunters is the absolute most random movie I did not know I needed in my life. If you have seen K-pop Demon Hunters, did you like it? List your top 5 favorite songs in the comments below. If you have not seen it, do you plan to? I hope so. Anyway, I'll catch you guys in my next video. Bye!